Hola, in this video we are going to go over more selection tools. We are going to go over the magic wand tool. We just went over the magic wand tool. We are going to go over the quick selection tool. Check that. Quick selection tool is located right here. It's W or Shift W. And with this tool, I'm going to start off with the cherry just to use this one. This one, it's actually, this tool isn't necessarily well suited for something like this because it takes even more effort. But with this tool, you're able to click and drag over an area. I'm just dragging over the white portion, and you can see how it's starting to select that area. I could always go back to edit, to select inverse to switch that selection. But here, let me go deselect. I'm able to go over the cherry. For example, you see how I was able to select that portion. I'm going to zoom in. I can make a smaller brush, and I could just ride the stem of the cherry, and it's slowly adding to that selection. So it works for something like this, but other tools are a little bit faster. You can see I kind of messed up right here, added too much. I'm going to hold down Option or Alt and to deselect that area. Here you go. I'm just further cleaning, adjusting it. But let's do an example using our Photoshop image of the week. So let's say I already have this image duplicated here. I'm going to zoom in. I like going to this UFO. And what we're able to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go over this area right here. And I'm just going to click and drag over, and notice how it's starting to select portions of this UFO. I'm going to also click more of this area right here. Notice that it got a little bit too much of the mountain, so I'm going to hold down either Option or Alt. I'm going to go over these portions of the mountains, and you can see how I'm able to further refine it. I'm telling it to subtract these portions. I want this added back, and you can see how it's going back and forth. It's trying to correct itself. Let's see if I could add this right here. I'm already in the add mode. I'm just going to go over that dome, and not bad. I was able to further refine this. Let's see if I could do something better here. And hold Option Alt, maybe clear this a bit. Option Alt to remove that. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to make a better selection. Here, let's try one of these dancers. I'm going to go ahead and start going right here and just going over the costume, go over the hand, and in my next video, once we get a base selection, we're going to continue from this video because I want to show you, oops, don't want that, not yet. I want to show you how we're going to be able to refine this selection. Option Alt to remove that area, Option Alt to click on this, click there. So we are definitely utilizing some of the functionality that Photoshop brings to be able to further process our image using the data that's there. So I want to get the shoes down here. Option Alt to remove this portion right there. Let's see, we'll try to further adjust that. Let's add more of the head. Get rid of that. There you go. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to make better selections. You can see that we have the UFO and also this dancer. I didn't try to subtract that. Let's try it. I want to make sure that my brush is small enough. I'm making it smaller by using the square brackets. I'm going to hold down Option Alt so that I'm basically just using my keyboard shortcuts up here to make this smaller. So I'm just going to go over this area. Very nice. What about here? Let's see, can I get this area right here as well? Let's try. Now we just want to give Photoshop as best a selection because then what we all want to do, now that I have this selection right here, you might be content and say, okay, I like what I have right here. I could just do an edit, copy, edit, paste. Let's hide this layer, and we have this. But the problem, if you look closely, is that I want to get rid of the green behind the hand. I want to make a better selection around these other areas. And this is a decent selection, but we could do a better job. Instead of having to go to the eraser tool, there's information there that we can make use of. So I'm going to go ahead and go back a couple of steps. I'm going to go to Edit, Undo. I'm going to continue doing this until it brings back my selections. So I'm going to stop right here, but in the next video we're going to continue from here because I want to focus on something that all selection tools have. It's access to this button up here in the option bar, Select in Mask. So we'll cover that in the next video, but we're going to continue where we're at right now. So see you there.